Here we go, it's match day. It's Sunderland versus Tranmere at the Stadium of Light. So Sunderland welcome Tranmere Rovers, Mickey Mellon's team. I love that name, Mickey Mellon's a fantastic name. Mickey Mellon's team in 19th place to the Stadium of Light. And today I'm taking Keno and my little lucky mascot, Dan's the man, the mascot. 1 out of 1 so far against Duncan Rovers last season. And tonight hopefully we'll make it 2 out of 2. My lucky little mascot. I'm going to go for a 3-1 home victory. And I said it first, Keno.
when did you say the other day?
On Sunday on the SAFC Fan TV.
Oh.
So I'm going to go for a 3-1 home victory. I'm hoping for a couple of goals from Will Grigg. I want to see Will Grigg start shooting some goals in the back of the net. But I heard a little Dicky Bird saying that we're going to play the same system as we did away to Wycombe Wanderers on Saturday. Surely we're not going to play 4-2-1. Surely we're not going to be playing 4-2-3-1. Surely we can't be doing that. So we're going to go 4-4-2 at home. Surely we're going to be more offensive at home and at least play a 4-3-3.
He might be one of those what likes the midfield that runs through or something like that, you know.
Oh, he likes a big target man. I think he's a bit disappointed that Charlie White's gone because he in the past he's always had a big target man at whatever club he's played at, and he hoofs the big balls up and the target man controls the ball like Adi Akinfenwa does and gets other players involved, you know. Adi Akinfenwa, the guy that laid off the goal on Saturday for Wycombe Wanderers who we couldn't defend against. So hopefully, yeah, we'll get a victory tonight. We need a good home win for the new manager, Phil Parkinson. He hasn't had much time to sort the squad out. He hasn't had much time to put his own stamp on his authority on the team, but hopefully he can organise it in a short space of time and we'll get 3 points tonight against Tranmere Rovers. I hope the Tranmere fans enjoy the night here at the Stadium of Light and get themselves nice and safe and sound back to Merseyside, and we'll see you at the ground. I'll be interviewing Keno and my little nephew Dan the man. We'll see you later. Here we go, I'm with my little nephew Dan. You've got a 100% record at Sunderland Stadium of Light so far. You saw us beat Doncaster Rovers 2-0 last season. This is your second match. What's the score going to be tonight? Nice and loud.
2-1.
2-1. Who's going to score?
Grigg twice.
Grigg twice?
Twice,
get in. Grigg twice. So, who's your favourite player, Dan?
Probably Maguire.
Chris Maguire. Hopefully he'll start tonight. And guess who we are? We're Keno as well. Keno.
Hey.
Keno, what's going on? I haven't seen you for a while. What have you been doing?
I tell you what, I wish I had a 100% record instead of a 3%.
3% record at the Stadium of Light.
Well, just about.
Yeah, what's the score going to be tonight, Keno?
3-1 to us.
3-1 to us. So we're getting a bit positive here, aren't we?
Well, we should beat Tranmere. If we don't beat Tranmere, we might as well pot in.
Who's going to score?
I didn't know, to be honest. I didn't even know I was playing.
McGeady is suspended and Charlie White's out for about 5 to 6 weeks. McNulty, Grigg.
One of the midfield. I don't know about Grigg. One of the midfielders. Who's doing well in midfield?
Nobody at the moment.
Power.
He's got some good goals. Any Power?
He might score from outside the box.
Are you doing any jockey later on?
Well, yeah. But Will Grigg, he couldn't score if he turned out with me and my mates on Saturday night. He couldn't score.
Hopefully he'll change. I made a deal with some Tranmere fans on the wee bridge.
Go ahead,
Hey! What's the names anyway?
Jimmy, Dave, Peter.
Peter, what's the score predictions today?
2-1 Tranmere.
2-1 Tranmere. Who's going to score?
Manny Monty.
Who?
Manny, big defender.
Oh, right, big defender, eh?
Mullen. 2-1.
Mickey Mellon doing a great job, isn't he?
Oh, mate.
Nice one. Enjoy your night, mate. Enjoy your night. Nice one, lad. Nice one.
Go ahead, son.
Oh, yes. Enjoy your night,
Go
mate. Hey.
Remember the season you went up? You won the league in our place. The Sunderland fan, Tranmere.
Top Tranmere fans, give us a scarf. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Here. Enjoy your night, mate. Enjoy your night. And I hope you survive this season.
When we went tonight, you'll be giving us a back.
See you later. I'm here today with
Spooky Wolf YT.
what's his YouTube channel? What's the score going to be, Spooky Wolf?
It's going to be a 3-1 win.
3-1 win. Who's going to score?
Chris Maguire, George Dobson and Will Grigg.
Nice one, mate. Nice one. Enjoy the match.
I will. Cheers.
Doggy! Doggy! Sunderland 1, Tranmere 0. What's your thoughts on the goal, Keno?
I'm just saying, if I'd known I was playing, I would have predicted him to score, but I didn't know what the time was at the time.
Great ball from Grigg. Through for Watmore, straight through. Watmore scores past the keeper.
There we go again.
The keeper looks a bit like Torres to me, the ex-Liverpool player.
He's only small, he's not very tall.
Only small, clearly. The other ball again, here we come. Can we score? Penalty! Penalty! This could be a penalty or a free kick. What's it going to be? Free kick, free kick.
Well, the Swannies in the box now.
Sunderland are absolutely on fire last 5 minutes.
It's a beauty.
Who by?
The king on it.
The King Maguire.
Aye.
Thoughts on the goal kick, Dan? Did you enjoy it? 2-0. Last time we came with you, we won 2-0. Brilliant goal from Chris Maguire. Keeper, wrong foot of the keeper. Keeper was on the left hand side of the goal. He moved to the right, and Maguire put on the left hand side of the goal. Brilliant goal. What's your thoughts on that goal, Keno?
It's a good one.
Good cross from, was it Watmore crossed the ball over?
Yeah.
To Gooch, and Gooch had a really tap in, didn't he?
Well, 2 yards out, but he was there.
He was there, wasn't he?
That's what it's all about, getting in position.
39 minutes gone, Sunderland 3, Tranmere 0. The last time I think it was 3-0 up at half time, it was against Scunthorpe last season.
Was that the final score, was it?
That ended up being the final score, but at half time it was 3-0.
I was going for 4-2.
You said 4-2. I said 3-1, but I mean, at this moment in time, the way it's going, I mean, Parkinson's got this side playing really well, hasn't he?
Right.
Really good. I mean, Tranmere haven't been playing that well, to be fair. Like.
Yeah, first 15 minutes.
They were all right, weren't they?
Yeah.
And my little lucky mascot, Dan.
Hey.
We played Doncaster last year 2-0, now we're playing against Tranmere, winning 3-0. Are you happy?
Why don't you bring him every week?
What's the final score going to be now then, Dan?
Probably under 5-0 by the time.
5-0, I hope so. Now here we go again. I'm here today. The main man wears Wally, where's your hat gone, Wally? Dan, what's your thoughts on half time?
Played very well,
Very well.
in front of goal.
Excellent, wasn't it?
Yes. Could have been another couple. Grigg was unlucky. Grigg playing well.
Aye.
I thought O'Neill played well. I thought Gooch played well. And I thought Maguire played well.
What's your thoughts on Maguire's free kick?
Excellent.
Excellent, wasn't it?
Goalkeeper never moved.
I think Tranmere had one chance before we scored our first goal. We
Yeah.
could have been 1-0 down, but then since then we've took it to Tranmere and it was leading 3-0 at half time. It could have been 4, should have been 4. It was
Yeah.
given for a foul, I think.
Yeah. I couldn't see a foul. Well,
Nah.
I thought Watmore could have scored.
Aye.
He
Watmore's played well, hasn't
He
he?
has played well, but he snaps at that shot. He's better than that.
Final score?
6-0.
6-0.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, come on the lads. I finally found Vincey and join us. Are you enjoying the match?
What more do you want?
What more do you want?
want?
I like that one,
Hey!
Hey! What's the final score going to be, Vincey?
5-0.
How many pints have you had?
Me, I've had 2 in the big club, 4 in the sporties, I've had 1 there, couple of cans, about 9 pints I've had so
So
far.
just a light session today, just a light session.
Steady away, mate, steady
Do you
away.
know how many pints have you had?
No?
No, I should hope so as well.
Can't be son.
Enjoy the match.
Yeah.
What was your favourite goal so far?
The upstairs are down.
One more.
No, Maguire's.
Good free kick, wasn't it? What's the final score going to be? 7 now. Oh, lads, what's the final score going to be?
I'll agree with Wednesday 5-0.
What more do you want? What more do you want?
What more do you want? What more do you want?
Don't go Watmore.
There's
What more do you
Keno the
want?
jockey, you had the jockey hat.
Come on, Gino, get in.
Very much so. Very much. Very much.
Get him out, Owen! Get him out, Owen!
When you're in the ground, like I even was ringing you and you're not recording.
Geordie
bike.
At the start of the night, we got to the fan zone and John had lost his glasses. He was absolutely gutted. £200 glasses.
Gives me more now.
It ruined his whole of his match. He wasn't the same bloke as I've normally been with. We've come back to the car and we found them. Get in!
They were down the side of the car.
Hey!
I've had 2 good results today.
Now he's happy. We've won 5-0 at Sunderland 5, Tranmere 0, and Dan's 100% unbeaten record still intact. Been and seen 2 matches. Played 2, won 2, drawn none, lost none. Scored 6 goals, scored 7 goals, let in none. What's your thoughts, Daniel?
I'm the best fan in the pitch. The best fan in the pitch.
Are you over the moon, Danny?
Dunno.
And I'm absolutely skint.
Danny boy.
I bought him curry and chips twice. And you had a programme.
You lost a couple of quid on the score.
But it was his birthday a few weeks ago. This was his birthday treat and he's really enjoyed it. What's your thoughts on the match, John?
Aye, good.
Keno?
Great win, 5-0. That's what you want. You can't do no more.
Come on! Exactly. And we've saved the jockey to last. You're going to do the jockey outside, Keno.
I've done it a couple of times.
Keno's over the moon. Got his glasses. 5-0 win. Do the celebration jockey. Get on, Keno, lad. Go on, Keno. Do it. You're faster than the car. So there we go, it's finished Sunderland 5, Tranmere 0, and what a great first home debut for Phil Parkinson, the manager of Sunderland Football Club. After that dismal display at the weekend, disappointing away performance at Wickham, Phil Parkinson has his team up for this match and they've destroyed Tranmere Rovers 5-0. What a fantastic, emphatic victory for Phil Parkinson's first home match. Phil Parkinson made 3 changes today. He took off Conor McLaughlin and put him on the subs bench and put Luke O'Neill from midfield back at right back. Then he rested Ledbetter and brought in Dobson. And then McGeady was suspended for 1 game, so the King Chris Maguire came in. And before the match started, I met some absolutely fantastic Tranmere fans, some brilliant Tranmere fans, and one of them actually gave me one of their scarves. 125 years, Tranmere Rovers. They give me a scarf. Absolutely amazing. There was about 5 or 6 Tranmere fans who were all quite well cut anyway, a little bit drunk, going over the Way Bridge, and they were singing their heads off. And there was a couple of homeless people sitting down just past the bridge, and they went over and give them some money. So I did as well. I felt a bit guilty. So, you know, Tranmere fans, I met a good handful of absolutely fantastic Tranmere fans tonight. So I've got full respect for Tranmere. Absolutely brilliant fans. But in the first 15 minutes, it was very poor football. We took a while to find our feet, and Tranmere could have went 1-0 up. It wasn't for a good save. I think it was a good save from Burge, but also Joe Lynch made an absolutely fantastic interception, a great tackle. The stop there could have been 1-0 to Tranmere inside the first 15 to 20 minutes. Until Watmore. What more do you want from Watmore but to score a goal? Absolutely brilliant. Will Grigg was the provider, but before Will Grigg provided that assist for Watmore, he did a lovely little deft flick inside 3 minutes and hit the bar. It could have been 1-0 to Sunderland with inside 3 minutes. Will Grigg was hard lines there, mind. But yeah, he put the ball through. Watmore cleaned through, 1-1 with the keeper, slipped it past the keeper to the left-hand side of the goal as Watmore was looking at us. Brilliant finish for Watmore, and I'm over the moon for Watmore. Watmore's been through an absolute awful, torrid time with injuries. Absolutely awful time with injuries, and it's good to see Watmore scoring a goal. He played really well, and I was really impressed with Watmore tonight. Absolutely, great inspiration for the younger lads coming through. He never give up 100%, and he seemed in more control of the ball tonight for me. So Watmore did really well. The second goal, we got a free kick. I think it was Watmore who was brought down again just outside the box, and the King Maguire. And I was standing right behind the goal. And their keeper was 3/4 of the way to my left, where the goal actually was scored. And as the free kick was taken, he moved to his right, and the King put it in the left to make it 2-0 to Sunderland. Absolutely brilliant. And then a little bit later on, I'm not quite sure who got the ball, who crossed over the ball. I wasn't quite sure who it was at all, but Gooch was there running in, poaching in. They put the ball back in net to make it 3-0. And again, we scored a fourth goal, but was disallowed. I'm not sure if Watmore gave away a free kick. So at half time, it was Sunderland 3, Tranmere Rovers 0. And I was really impressed with Max Power. I thought Max Power, I'm not quite sure who was the captain tonight. Now I'm just going by what I saw, but Power was vocal. It was barking out instructions. You know, it was on the go all of the time. It was on people's cases all the time. So I kind of think, was Max Power the captain? I kind of think he was the captain tonight, and I was really impressed. I thought Power had a really good game tonight. Now in the second half we came out, I've seen Jack Ross teams do this in the past, sit back and just stay for a 3-0 win. Tranmere, to their due, came out and put up a good performance in the second half. But we got 2 late goals. Will Grigg scored finally in the league, and also Luke O'Nien scored in the 90th minute. So I finished Sunderland 5, Tranmere 0. I'm going to give my man of the match to Chris Maguire. He was pulling the strings. He did some absolutely fantastic football, but Watmore had a good game as well. So Watmore was really close behind, and Max Power. They were the three players that really stood out to me tonight. And defence was solid. We had Willis in defence, and we had Willis and Lynch. Central defensive partnership looked really solid. Both played really well. And on the right of defence, at first, we had Luke O'Nien there, and then Conor McLaughlin came on in the second half, halfway through the second half, and Luke O'Nien went further up front in midfield way. So Conor McLaughlin came on. So Luke O'Nien was right back to begin with and played really well. And then Hume left back was really good. Like I said, Dobson was a shade off the pace. He put 1 or 2 good challenges in, but he got a yellow card really early on. So, I could have put him off his game because he couldn't put any good challenges in, any good tackles in. So Power had a great game, and Gooch had one of his better games tonight. So it was an all-round good performance. Everybody raised the game, I'd say, after the first 15 minutes, but we did start slowly. And Tranmere came up the blocks and it looked really good. Like I say, I have to give them a due. Tranmere, do they deserve to be thumped 5-0 on the balance of play? There was a balance of play when we scored our first goal to when the fourth goal was disallowed. We were absolutely running riot. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. And Phil Parkinson has to be over the moon with that. So it's been a great result tonight, a fantastic result tonight. And I think we move into 7th place. Wigan only drew, so we're only 5 points behind second. So all Sunderland fans have to be over the moon. And it was 28,000 fans there tonight. 28,000 fans there tonight. And you could hear the Tranmere fans singing. Brilliant Tranmere fans. Great night. And we look at little mascot Dan. Saw his second game and saw another victory. So absolutely fantastic. So now we move to Shrewsbury the weekend. And hopefully, I don't know what Phil Parkinson's going to do with the side. I don't know what he's going to do with the team. I don't know what sort of formation he's going to put out. But hopefully, we can get an away win, and this could be the beginning. Like we said, we want 9 points out of 3 matches. That's the target. That's what we have to go for. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Hit the notification bell. I hope you like the vlog. And now, hopefully, like I said, the only way is up, and we can keep on going up, and hopefully victory against Shrewsbury, and then we go into Southend. So thanks very much, and we'll catch you later. I guess you'll never know the reason why we love you like we do. That's the wonder of Watmore. Duncan Watmore.